All right, so this is the May the 3rd podcast, Daily News Podcast, KBA Daily News Podcast. So today, Magikarp hits 11 points, 11 3-pointers, 33 points off 11 3-pointers in a scrimmage game. Gengar, 63 points. Jigglypuff, 20 assists, which is the highlight of the day. Speak on it. I think it's good. I think it's good for the KBA that these guys come out, play real tough this in a scrimmage game. But I also think it's good for Gengar because Gengar has been shown that he has been a little turnover prone. But for him to come out and show 63 points kind of shows what he can do outside of having those turnovers and kind of being known as a liability on defense. Being able to score 63 points kind of shows what he can do. And as far as Magikarp, it just shows how useful he can be as a shooter to be able to spread the floor and be an efficient shooter and be automatic. And with his ability to not score inside, it kind of shows that efficiency, shows how legit he could be as a shooter. So it's going to get interesting as the draft goes on and see who they could team up with Magikarp outside of him being a shooter. They're going to need an inside presence. And in Magikarp, they're going to need a point guard who can really open up the lanes for Magikarp to get open and maximize what he does. And as far as Jigglypuff, that's just what Jigglypuff does. The 5th overall pick for a reason, able to pick apart any defense and score on any type of defense. So that's just what it is for Jigglypuff. And that's just my take. Yeah, like you said, they're definitely going to need somebody to open up the floor. And as far as Gengar, I think he's someone you can build a team around as long as you put some type of defensive presence around him, because he's pretty much a 25 to 30 point per game scorer. And with his shooting, he's also able to just be a shooter if you don't need him as your main scorer. And with his ability to facilitate and see the floor, he's pretty much definitely one of the top players we have when you talk about scoring. So in other news, there's new jerseys coming and also new courts coming. And we're continuing to boost the KBApass.com. The website will be more categorized and easier to navigate. And that's what's coming. And most of the videos and the content will be on the KBA Pass site, and all members have already received the passes. So we're going to continue to push that site, since we can pretty much put as many videos, and we're going to create more categories with that. So that's the update of the day.